Most people think being a park ranger is about hiking trails and rescuing lost tourists. I wish that were true. I've been stationed in the Appalachian National Park for 6 years. And there's a reason we carry a sidearm that has nothing to do with bears. There is a list of unspoken rules in the Ranger's Manual. Not printed. Not official. Written in pencil, at the very back of the book, in handwriting that changes every few pages, like different rangers added to it over the years. Rule number 1, if you hear a woman screaming for help in the deep valley after midnight, no, you didn't. Rule number 2, never follow the sound of a whistling child. Rule number 3, if your radio dies between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., do not attempt to fix it. Just wait. But it's rule number 4 that haunts me. If you feel like you're being watched from the canopy, whatever you do, do not look up. I followed that rule for 6 years. Last Tuesday,
I saw something up there.
I broke it.
What is it?
And I don't think I'll make it to my next shift. It started at 11:45 p.m. I was pulling a double shift at Station 4. An isolated tower, miles from the nearest paved road, surrounded by nothing but old pines and darkness. The silence out here isn't like city silence. City silence is just quiet. This silence is different. It has weight. It presses against the windows. It feels like something holding its breath. I was finishing my second coffee when the radio crackled. Static. Loud, piercing, wall-to-wall static. I reached for the dial, and that's when I heard it through the white noise. A whistle. Low. Melodic.
Did you hear
Perfectly clear. Coming from right outside the tower window. 50 feet in the air. I set my coffee down slowly. My tower is 50 feet off the ground. No ledges. No nearby trees. No way for anything to be at that window. I checked the perimeter cameras. Nothing. Just darkness and swaying pines. I told myself it was the wind. Old buildings make strange sounds. I'd been on shift for 14 hours. My mind was tired. Then I heard the thud. Something heavy landed on the roof above me. Not a branch falling. Not a bird. It felt like a grown man had jumped onto the tin roof from a great height. And then it just stayed there. No movement. No sound. Just wait. Pressing down. The scratching started 2 minutes later. Long, slow drags across the metal roof. Scrayerayup. Scrayerayup. I gripped the edge of my desk. I remembered rule number 4. Don't look up. The roof above me was thin aluminum. I could see it bowing slightly inward, the metal flexing under something heavy. Whatever was up there wasn't pacing randomly. It was circling. Slow. Deliberate. Like it was measuring the room beneath it. I reached for my radio to call it in, and the static came back, louder than before, so loud it filled the entire room. Then the scratching stopped. Complete silence. For almost 30 seconds, nothing happened. And then a voice came through the ceiling vent directly above my head. It didn't sound human. It sounded like a recording of a human voice, played back at the wrong speed. Like someone had studied how people talk and almost got it right. Ranger, can you let me in? It's cold out here. My blood went cold. It used my name. My actual name. Not my call sign. Not my badge number. My name. And the voice it used was my partner Danny's voice. Danny, who had gone missing on a solo patrol 3 weeks ago. Danny, whose truck was found abandoned on the old logging road with the door left open and the engine still running. Danny, who we had stopped searching for 4 days ago. I didn't move for a long time. The vent rattled softly. Like something was pressing against it from the outside. I've been out here for a while, the voice said. I just need you to open the door. I made a decision. Staying in that tower meant waiting for whatever was on the roof to find a way in. The walls were thin. The vents were thin. The windows were glass. I grabbed my flashlight and my sidearm. I did not look up. I burst through the door and moved fast, keeping my eyes locked on my boots, on the ground, on the truck 20 meters away. The fog was thick. The flashlight carved a narrow tunnel through it. I fumbled with the keys at the truck door. That's when I saw the reflection in the window. I wasn't looking up. I was looking at the glass. But in the reflection, I could see the tower behind me. And on the railing at the very top, 50 feet up, something was perched. Tall. Impossibly thin. Limbs with too many joints bending the wrong direction. It was completely still. Watching me. I got in the truck and floored it. The engine screamed down the dirt track, headlights bouncing through the fog. I hit 60 miles per hour on a road that shouldn't be driven over 30. I checked the rearview mirror. It wasn't chasing me. It was keeping pace, moving between the trees in complete silence, matching my speed without running. More like it was flowing from shadow to shadow. And then I understood something that made it worse. It wasn't trying to catch me. It was hurting me. Steering me toward the old mine shaft at the north end of the park, the location mentioned in rule number 5, the rule I'd never fully read. I turned the truck hard left onto the access road instead. It stopped following. Just like that. I drove for 40 minutes without stopping and didn't breathe properly until I saw the lights of the main station. I didn't file a report. You don't report things like that if you want to keep your badge. Or your sanity. I told myself it was exhaustion. 14 hours on shift, bad coffee, an overactive mind. I almost believed it. This morning I walked out to my car. Not at the park. At my house. 40 miles from Station 4. There was frost on the windshield. And pressed into that frost, one single footprint. Long, narrow. Like something that walks on the front of its feet. It followed me home. I don't know what's outside tonight. I haven't checked. Because rule number 4 doesn't just apply in the forest. And I am done looking up. If you're heading to the Appalachians this weekend, please stay in your hotels. And if you hear your name called from the trees, don't answer. What would you do if you found that footprint on your car? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe to the Midnight Files. The woods are getting crowded.